we've discussed about your journey in Dubai and in Bangalore. So, were there any moments where you stopped and you took a pause and you looked within that something is not going the way it should have been?
Yes, I think there were multiple moments like that. But as I said, until acceptance took a little while, there were multiple times that I would know that yes, it's not that I'm not happy, or it's it's not that I'm not doing what I want, but this is not who I am. So say if I want to, go for a party, or if I want to go for a gathering, or if I want to drive the most luxurious car, live at a right place, or say live at a right biggest hotel, all that was available. But when in the end of the day, there was something missing. I was always scared to be, because when I see the pattern of people there, it was always that they were looking out to be better than each other, and they didn't know who they were. That was very important for me to know who I am. I don't want to become like anybody else. I want to become like me.
Yeah.
So for me, I think like for me, I'm a self made person. I am who I am. And I don't want to be you, and I don't want you to be me. Okay. I want everybody to hold their own individuality. And that was getting lost back in Dubai. So it always, self reflected, and I thought that even if I keep doing this pattern for long, like say going out, being happy, having the most luxurious party, what do you say? I have been on cruise, I've been on yachts, I've had everything, but at the same time, you are not very happy within. And I think that is something that is very important, that 0.1% that like when you come to a stage in life where you understand that 0.1% is more important to you than the 99.99, that is the, I think, right time that you hit, and that happened with me. So
And let's come to the now your current journey. So, how come healing? How did you end up in this profession, Pooja?
coming in into working with energies, healing, um firstly, I think always knew somewhere from childhood, okay, that I want to be at service, okay, for others, and I want to make others happy. I was never very much uh, you know happy about, oh, I want to make a lot of money, or I want to get a lot of famous, I want to buy this car, that car. I was never into this. For me, it was simple. I Whenever I hanged out or I was with anybody and I saw them smiling, or when my friends say that, you always makes us laugh, okay, or if somebody meets me like stranger or a new person and they find a comfort zone where they share their deepest darkest secret, okay, that made me feel that, I am somebody who can make others feel better.
Yeah.
And I knew this from my childhood. But when I grew up, um, I was always a sensitive, emotional person who could understand others' pain very easy. And in fact, it was very shocking for me that whenever met, like say, if I meet your friends, and coincidentally, that friend is going to come and tell me the deepest secret. So I have had even uncles, like say my father's friends, who doesn't know me, and they have shared their secrets. So I know a lot, I was somewhere or the other, people were finding a comfort zone, and I thought I could do really well and I can bring betterment in somebody's life, even though if it is a single smile in their life. So I really like doing it. When I grew up, I was going through my own time, lower time, I will tell this to everybody. At that point of time, I needed a healer. Okay. Healer, therapies, these are very common things and everybody should need it. It's We go through wounds on a daily basis. You need to heal yourself no matter what and bring betterment. It's an everyday job. I didn't know until then what was healing. But back in 2018, I flew down from Dubai and came to India. My brother asked me to meet one of the healers. I told my brother it isn't a right time. This isn't the right time. Okay. And I flew back. I came back in 2021. And at that point of time, I don't know how, I just called my brother and said, I think I want to get in touch with the healer. I met the healer, I spoke to him, and when he met me for the first time, he told me that, Pooja ji, if you heal yourself, you'll heal the world. And that one, sentence, that two liners struck in my mind. And I was like, if I have to do little work on myself in order to bring out better men in the world, I am ready to do it. But I was never the person who could meditate, or, who could sit silently, get into puja and things like that, prayers or anything. I was always a energetic person, jolly, always jumping around doing that. So I thought I ain't capable of that. My healer told me that you start, I'll support you. And I got into my own sadhana, the sadhana that I was practicing for, in a class of maybe 50 people. I think I'm the only one who turned out to be a healer today. Okay. While it's been more than 5 years that I'm doing professionally, prior to this, I was also somewhere or the other connected with tarot cards. Like back in 2018-19, when I flew down from Dubai and came here, I bought my own deck. Just like how everybody buys their deck, just for the sake, I bought my own deck. And when I met my healer, I started to work my with my cards. I used to give like how you and me for friends, and I'm doing it, not doing it professionally yet, but doing it just for fun. It My readings were getting so accurate that every single buddy who took it, they said that you should do this professionally, you should do this professionally. And then my healer happened to support me. Okay. Well, when I was in the learning period and when I was into my sadhana, I could experience a lot of different energies. For example, I could do a lot of telepathy. I could do a lot of astral travel. Astral travel is something that you can get out of a body experience. Okay, you can travel to past, future, different dimensions, anywhere. I could do a lot of astral travel. I loved doing these. And this is how I knew that, it is working really well. So once I finished my entire, session of learning, I used to assist my healer. So one of the clients came to my healer, but my healer, as I just said, energy is very selective. It's not about healing the whole world. Maybe the whole world is not ready right now for healing. So my healer wasn't ready to meet him. He was busy with his own thing. So the client said, "Ma'am, please help me." He came with a problem. Daughter had around 10 centimeter of a cyst in the ovary. Okay. And she was just 21-year-old, very young. Doctors asked her to get operated. Okay. Asked her to get the operation done. And the father was like, she's a young, child. She should not have those cut marks and things. So I said, okay. But I wasn't very sure how good I am with it or how it is. So I said, okay, I'll do my best. These are what the sessions will be. This is how we will work. We finalized on 7 different sessions that we will do. I did a 7 session within a month. We did a ultrasound prior I started the sessions, and right after I finished the session, we did the ultrasound. The 10 centimeter cyst came down to 2.3 to 2.4, and that was very 8 centimeter within a month to come down. It was a very big case study for me that I could do something like that. Not me, like divine could make me a channel to do that. And that was very you know shocking for me. So from there I started to think that yes, even if doing anything from the pure heart will bring betterment to people, I will start doing that. And since then I've not stopped. It's been more than 5 years. I think I work for 15 hours plus a day. I've not seen in 5 years or Saturday, Sunday. No, I think till now. But yeah, this is something I'm made for. I have realized that healing, energy work is something that I am born for. Also, to tell you, if you ever see astrologically, if I ever, because we read others' chart,
Yeah, yeah.
so might have some knowledge about our own. So in my even my astrological chart, it does say that in my previous life I was doing something very similar, and because I could not fulfill it, that's how I'm here now.
Oh,
So